Hey everybody! Alright, just hanging out here on a Sunday. Grace is back in California visiting with family, and just thought I would make a quick video since it's freezing cold out there. It was 15 degrees outside when I got up this morning. Yesterday was it was in the 20s, but it was really snowy. And real windy, so real crappy. Today it's beautiful sunny, and I think it's 22 degrees now at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I was pretty surprised though that it was 15 degrees overnight, because it was perfectly fine in here. My little space heater is working great. I mean, it's not the elements, you know, I can palm it like it's almost about the size of a football, and I keep it on low. And it has a temperature set, so it kicks on and off on its own. It just kicked on. And it only runs like, I don't know, 10 minutes an hour total. You know, 2 or 3 minutes at a time. And it keeps the place at like 60 degrees at night, and that's on kind of a low setting. And then I bump it up a bit in the morning while I'm in here up to 65 to make it a little more comfortable. But man, didn't even know how cold it was out there. It's pretty awesome. Very happy I insulated the crap out of this place. So, as you already saw in the title, this is about not using toilet paper anymore. At least in my home. Clearly, if I go to work, go to a restaurant, go somewhere, I'm going to use toilet paper. But here, cloth wipes are what I've been using since July, and it is now middle of November, almost November 20th. So so it's been, you know, several months, so I've really had a chance to use them, wash them. You know, what's it like to clean them in the bucket, you know, because I'm still using the 5-gallon bucket thing. So what's that really like? And so it's been great. I like it. I get much cleaner with the cloth. It makes sense. Thin paper, you really can't get a good wipe going, but with cloth, and I'm using old hoodies. So I found at a Goodwill, you know, $1 each or whatever, 2 extra large cotton hoodies, and I brought them home and just cut them into, hold on, I'll show you. So I cut them into squares like this. And you can kind of see there's still whatever this was for on the other side. And I always start with this side, the soft, cushy side. I don't know, it seems to work better. And then you get 3 or 4 wipes. Boom, boom, boom. And you get 3 to 4 wipes out of each one. And this hoodie, I got 75 wipes out of. The other one I got 50 wipes. And then I do them like, I wash them about once a month. Since I do use the facilities at my work and I work full time, it's not like I'm going here every day, or it's not like I'm going here all the time. So it lasts quite a while. Grace likes it. She still has toilet paper and wipes because that's what she likes to do. But she says this works fine. She just she says it feels weird because she's afraid she's going to drop it into the composting toilet and then she'll lose it. I'm like, I got 100 and something of these things. If you drop it, just, you know, leave it in there. It's not a big deal. But she thinks it's okay too, but she uses toilet paper as well. She uses both. But I'm pretty much 100% on wipes now, and cloth wipes, and I absolutely love them. They work fantastic. So let me show you how this works. Oh, let me show you my picture. Look at that. I took this when I worked at the ranch. It's on my Instagram page. That is the coolest picture. So there's my heater. You can kind of see the size of it. And that little guy on low keeps this place toasty. Oh. There's my closet. This is my front closet. It's fairly clean. All my tools. My shower system here. This is my bucket in the shower. I don't think I've shown that before, but All my paints are back there. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. There's my toilet. We got our cedar chips. We got our toilet with our pee diverter. And we got our bucket. So there we go, you can see in there. So you can see those are my wipes down there. You can see there's some of the print on one of them, some school on these jerseys. And so I wipe, toss it in the bucket with, and there's the wipe. This got bleach on it somehow, see the color? The rest are pretty black, but this one got too much bleach on it, kind of bleached out a little bit. So there it is, that's as simple as that. Why did I do this? Some of you are like, what the hell? Toilet paper's not that expensive. It wasn't about that. It's not bad for the environment. It's not about that. I don't really know why I did it. I saw these videos of there's a woman with a bunch of tattoos on her. She's pretty cool. She's like a vegan, zero waste and not spending money, and she's cute and she has a bunch of kids, and she did a video on this and on YouTube. I can't remember her name. But if you see her, you'll know her because she's just covered in tattoos, and she does all this earthy stuff. And so I was watching her video because she's kind of interesting to watch, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I saw her like a year ago, and I'm like, yeah, but what the heck am I gonna do with once I wipe? Like, where do I put them? I don't want a bucket beside my toilet. This is when I, before I had a setup like I have here. And so when I started building this, when I designed this, I'm like, you know what? This is perfect. I can build a spot for the cloth wipes in bleach water right in the system with a door and everything. And if I don't end up liking it, then that's just going to be a storage space down there. If I don't want to use it as, for this, because I didn't know if I really like it. I thought I might, but I was like, I don't know what it's going to be like to wash these things. So anyway, I built the system specifically for the bucket. Hygienically, I think it's far cleaner. You're never going to get it on your hands. You're never going to rip through toilet paper. Or the cloth wipes aren't going to rip through. The one thing I wasn't sure was washing them, so I have a separate bucket system. Same bucket system I had in my last washing clothes video, except a different color, different plunger, so everything is different than my clothes. So I'm totally keeping any of the poop away from anything else. And how do I keep it sanitary? I use half a tablespoon of bleach for 2 gallons of water. That's the third try. I keep saying it wrong. And mix it up really good in there, and it doesn't really bleach out the cloth at all. And I went to the CDC and figured out like what the amount of bleach you need is, and it's actually less than half a tablespoon for 2 gallons of water. For the dirtiest water you can think of, it's like half of that. So I doubled the amount of bleach, and just, to make 100% sure. And when after a month, you stick your nose into that water, there is close to the water, there's no smell at all. You don't even know what's in there. And so washing's not a big deal. So then I wash them with soap and detergent, and then once that's all done, then I fill it full of water once they're all rinsed, and I put another half a tablespoon of bleach in, mix it up really good, and let it sit for 20 minutes. While after they've been cleaned, this will make sure they're completely sanitary. And then I dump that out and I hang them dry, and then I use them again and again. And so I'm on like my third or fourth set, or washings of these. When I'm done washing them and hang them up, I'm looking at them all individually because I hang them up on their own. No stains, no anything on them. They look as good as when I started using them, and that's pretty good. That means they're really getting clean, and then they're bleached before they ever touch my butt again. So I am far and a way over the top with cleaning these things. But I know they're clean at least. Hope that's informative. I hope that doesn't gross you out too much. I recommend everyone try it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Like Grace was like, I don't know about this. Like, Vince, this is not gonna work. You're not gonna like it. I'm like, so what's the worst that happens? I spent a couple bucks on a couple hoodies. If I don't like it and it's disgusting, then I'll just throw all that hoodie stuff away in the trash. And I'm out, a few bucks. But if I do like it, so I'm like, and I really wasn't sure if I'd like it and like the washing part of it. And now it's just, second nature. And think of all the people who have cloth diapers with, baby poop and diarrhea, all the stuff that babies do down there. They've been doing it for hundreds of years. And there are other countries, I did research as well, there are other countries to this day who don't use toilet paper because it's too expensive. And some countries use cloth wipes that they wash like I do in a group. Other countries use one wipe per person in the family. They have their own wipe, and after each time they go, they wash it, and then they hang it to dry. So that's kind of interesting, and and where they don't have a lot of money to throw paper down the toilet. And so it was kind of cool that, okay, other people are doing this, it's not, and people in America are doing it. There's videos all over the place if you want to see other people doing it. Alright, now you know more than you need to know about cloth wipes and all that stuff, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and stay warm if it's chilly out there. Bye, everybody.